What's going on, you guys? Mr. By the Mile. I'm going to try to make this as short and sweet as possible, but it's going to be some valuable information, so you'll definitely want to listen and hit that like button. So, night transportation and JB Hunt, still been getting a lot of questions about them, and having a lot of subscribers actually want to come to where I'm at right now as soon as they get their CDLs. Now, when it comes, to trucking, all right, when it comes to night transportation and JB Hunt, we're going to go into that right now. Trucking and night transportation and JB Hunt, all right. Night transportation, great school, okay. My personal opinion, you're not going to get as good of an experience. You're not going to become a better driver unless you go somewhere like JB Hunt, where you're going to be making deliveries, docking at superstores, right? Like the 99-cent account and Petco and El Superstore and Goodyear and all that stuff that they have to offer there. And I'm not bashing night transportation, man. You know, that could be a great place to be depending on the person, okay? Like you've heard me say many times, I just wasn't gonna stay there over the road away from my family for 36 cents a mile, okay? I wasn't gonna get anywhere doing that. And when I told other drivers my plan, they said, dude, stay here, don't go. Had I listened to that advice, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I probably would have become comfortable, okay? In order to become better at anything in life, not just trucking, you have to be uncomfortable. You have to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. That's the only way you're gonna get better. I didn't get better by not backing in from the street. I didn't get better, by not learning how to get out there and scout so I don't get myself into a pinch. But at the same time, because I didn't waste time challenging myself, that when I got into pinches, I could get out of them. And I got myself out of them, and I got good at it by getting myself into pinches. That's how you become a better driver. That goal, get out and look, the Smith system, right? Aim high in steering, get the big picture, keep your eyes moving, leave yourself an out, make sure they see you, all that. That stuff, man, it is work, dude. Putting that into practice every day, ain't no damn truck driver in the world, okay? That alert 11 to 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay? You get fatigued. You drop the ball every once in a while, okay? Now, how defensive you are as a driver is going to dictate whether you mess up or not and how bad you mess up. Okay. So night transportation, fantastic school, great school. I know that they've changed some things, and I know that they're not accepting anybody into the school right now at this moment due to COVID-19 and due to some instructors leaving, okay? I'm not going to get into all that because I don't know exactly the details of all of it, so I'm not going to get into it. But there's a few future drivers, subscribers of mine on this channel that are going to CR England instead, and they're going to get their CDLs there. A couple others are going to Prime. Now, I can't talk about those schools. I don't know. Talking to an owner-operator buddy of mine, CR England, they're coming up, I hear. That's good. Anyway, moving on. JB Hunt. Fantastic experience. If you want to become a better driver, if you can get comfortable with the uncomfortable, and you see it as something that is going to be iron sharpening iron, it's for you. Right? Come into flatbed. Again, if you see it as iron sharpening iron, and you're constantly looking to improve and do better and become the best version of yourself you can possibly become, you'll be able to handle it. Like I said, man, all about mindset. By the way, guys, this video that's going to be dropping soon, all right, I mentioned that I was going to be getting another 1,100 miles. It was going to be a total of like 3,000 miles for the week, right? They canceled that load, and now I'm here in Madras, Oregon, about to pick up from this place, which is a lumber facility, okay? And I'm taking it to Wisconsin. It's going to be a total of 2,200 miles, which is going to put me at 3,800 miles a week. I believe it's more like 3,800. There it is, man. There it is. And like I said, tarping is going up to $100 per load. So every time you tarp, usually you'll tarp twice in a week, sometimes 3 times. Easy extra $200, man, maybe even 3. So per month that comes out $3, $6, $9, $1,200 extra dollars. It can be just on tarping. So anyway, guys, you know I like to make this short and sweet. As for you trucking keyboard warriors out there, man, you can swear up and down that you know how this business works, but until you get yourself dirty, until you get your hands-on experience, you know, you're never gonna know. And let's just be real, you guys are comfortable with being comfortable. That's where you like to be. And I'm challenging you to challenge yourself. I'm challenging you to get your ass up, go to the DMV, pass your permit, right? Your general knowledge test. There's nothing to it, you guys. It's all about your mindset. If you believe you can get it done. Honestly, I personally can't believe how much of a challenge some people see this as. It's driving a truck, bro. It's not driving a spaceship. It's not complicated. Stop complicating it right here. This is what's stopping you. Okay? That's what's stopping you. Yourself. That's it. You can do it. It's simple, bro. This is driving a truck. It honestly surprised me. And only you can get yourself over that. Okay? Only you can. No one else can do it for you. Not watching all the damn YouTube videos in the world of, you know, all these guys that are out there is going to help you do it. That's only you can do that. So until you get out there and get hands-on experience, then you can talk about what's worth it and what's not worth it. You know, OTR and regional and local and everything in this business has its ups and its downs. Okay, what you think is shit work and not worth it is worth it for another guy. You know, flatbedding, if you got a bad back or a super bad neck, dude, okay, flatbedding probably ain't worth it for you. But I mean, if for the most part, like me, I got a bad knee. Like I tore my ACL, like, what was it, back in 2012. But I'm fine. I don't encounter any issues. Everything's good, you know? So that's just to give you guys an idea of, you know, what the job's like. You know, you're gonna encounter some challenges. But like I said, if you are comfortable with being uncomfortable, if you seek the whole iron sharpening iron mentality, you're gonna succeed. You're going to be fine. So, you know, I just see too many guys out there, too many keyboard truckers that swear up and down, you know, oh, your paycheck isn't consistent, or flatbedding isn't worth it because of all the risk. You know what, man? All that crap that I've heard keyboard truckers talk about, where are those issues at? I don't see them anywhere. I'm here right now. I'm doing it. The money problems? Where? I mean, here I am already 4 months into flatbedding, and I've already grossed $19,000. You're going to tell me that's not worth it? Okay. That's fine. That's your opinion. But your opinion isn't valid if you don't have the behind the wheel experience. Jumping on and off of that flatbed, rolling out and folding those tarps, being out in the weather. Okay? It's not that bad. I'm here to tell you, I'm 4 months into the winter season. It's not that bad. You can do it. You're going to be fine. Some seasons are going to be different than others. Some seasons are going to be worse than others. Some seasons are going to be just great. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. But that's what I like. It's always different. There's always something new, especially being out here over the road, man. You can't beat these views, man. When I'm standing up there on that load, you know, say it's a nice big flat lumber load like I'm about to pick up, man, I just stand up and I look around for a second. I look at the mountains, look at the hills and the streams that are nearby. You guys have no idea. Some of these work sites are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a beautiful mountain over there. You probably can't see it because the sun, you know, it's kind of blocking right now, but I hope I'm able to motivate you guys with this video. I'm not here to put anybody down. I'm not here to make you look stupid, okay? I'm just here to challenge you to stop talking and start doing. That's all, man. I'm your friend. I'm not your enemy. I'm not trying to talk shit to you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or any of that, okay? And we live in a very watered down, sensitive society these days, man. A lot of people get offended, but, you know, I hope that's not the case with you. If you found value in my talk here on my channel today, hit that thumbs up and subscribe and share it with some of your friends who are on the fence about trucking. You're not going to know until you do it. You can swear up and down and listen to all these different guys on YouTube that quit at a company because of this, that. Dude, I guarantee you, bro, it's all about mindset, man. Somebody who leaves a company and blames everything on them, there's something wrong there. You need to question it. Okay, you really do need to question it. Because your experience is only going to be as positive or negative as your mindset. Simple as that. Trucking is worth it. Only if you're willing to sacrifice short-term for long-term gain. Okay? If you see being away from home as a sacrifice, then yeah, bro, it's probably going to be a little bit of a sacrifice, you know? But like I said, right here where I'm at, no problem making money. So if you're interested, the link to that information to my email is in the description box below. I'll leave a couple of links also in the description box to some other videos that I've made that I think you might find valuable. Anyways, yeah, man, 3,800 miles for the week. This is gonna be nice. This is gonna be nice. So anyways, you guys, Mr. By the Mile, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell and select all so you get notifications on all of my future videos. So do it, guys. Take the leap. If you haven't already, get out there, get your CDL, and get going, man. I mean, I always think, man, when you wake up in the morning, you could have started on anything, not just your CDL, but whatever it is that's in your mind that you've been thinking about getting done. Maybe it's fitness. You could have started yesterday. All you truckers out there, take care, stay safe. See you on the road.